played in conditions like that?
A few when I was a Sunday League player. They were standard pitches then, but in professional, as a professional player, no, never. It was bad to start with, and it was just getting worse and worse, and very little quality, as the scoreline suggested. You know, it was 0-0, and it was like it was a 0-0 as you'd ever get. You know, it was a very few chances, a few at the end. I think the post in the second half, but that's purely just hit me and the post. So you know, you can see the pitch now. It looks terrible, and I'm surprised it started, to be honest.
If you'd been a referee, would you have not started?
Well, I think it must have been a difficult call for him, because you know the pitch wasn't hard. When we started, it wasn't. You know, it was wet in patches. You know, certainly down the sides, the ball wasn't rolling truly. But it was always snowing. It was still coming down, and maybe you got to take into account, you know, how the pitch is going to be after 60 minutes, and not how it is when you kick off. But I can't see how there was much entertainment for the supporters there, to be honest. You know, it was very hard for us to get anything down, get the ball down and pass it. You know, it just wasn't a pleasant spectacle, I don't think.
Just describe to our listeners what it really was like to play. They've had the benefit of me describing it for 90 minutes. What was it really like?
It's just a mud bath, you know. You try to get the ball under control, and you try to run with it, and you know, it was always sticking under your feet. You know, you try and play a pass, and it would hold up in the mud. It was just, you know, it's just very difficult to play in these conditions, you know. But we've done everything. I think we've done everything we could have done. We've dug in. We've ground out a draw and a point away from home. You know, we're winning our home games at the moment. If we keep doing that, you know, that's good form.
Setting itself up for a really big Easter weekend now.
Yeah, you know, we can take 6 points. Then that'll be brilliant. You know, we'll find ourselves in the top 3. That's what we'll aim to do. You know, we'll go to Port Vale and we'll look to win the game. I don't see why we can't. And then we've got a big one at Northampton at home after that. So you know, we're in a good position. We know that if we win games of football, we'll go up automatically, and that's what we're trying to do.
And just talk us through the one at the second half at the top end that hit the outside of the post, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. You know, Jermaine's got down the outside, done really well. Stuck a ball in. It's just flicked off their centre half and hit me on the knee, and just bounced off the post. You know, maybe on another day it could have crept into the near post, but you know, we got a bit of luck with it just hitting me anyway. So it would have been nice for it to go in and us to walk away with a 1-0 win and 3 points, but you know, wasn't to be.
And one thing I'm sure you'd like to say is the fans were terrific today.
Well, I think they always are. You know, any football fan who comes to a game in these conditions, you know, even the home fans, to come out and support the home team in these conditions, but away supporters to travel the distance they did in the conditions that we've got, you know, it's brilliant, and they're the real people who, you know, need to have a pat on the back. The people who've travelled this far, and you know, we were desperate to try and get 3 points for them, but you know, unfortunately we got just the one. But I'm hopeful that they're quite happy with that.